Hello there, my name is Lucas Woods, or if you'd prefer my online persona, Chaos Strife Valentine. Currently, I am a student at the Los Angeles Film School, getting my bachelor's degree to help me get my foot in the door into the game design profession. My main expertise is environmental building, as I've always loved creating imaginative worlds. Now, what you may be seeing in the background currently is a game that I have been developing. I am a bit of an old school gamer at heart, and I have seen throughout the years just how out of touch game companies and studios have become with their customers. I feel they are mainly out to grab as much money from gamers as they possibly can. So, seeing just how much of a distance there has been between companies and gamers, that is something that as a future developer I wish to reignite. My dreams and goals are to provide gamers with the best games that they can possibly offer them, and make them so that they can get their money's worth when buying a game of mine. I want to continue to be a part of that community and always have an open ear to anything the masses wish to say about any games I have that are coming out. So, for example, if I put out a demo of a game and the majority of gamers are saying that there's a certain feature of the game that is pulling them out of their experience, and that is something that will have to check out and look into. Now, I must admit that this is one of the most artistic games that I have come up with in terms of the most detailed of how far along it is. The game here is called Legend of Destua. I've been making this game on an engine called RPG Maker VX Ace. Though unlike Unreal and Unity, this engine I feel is quite easy to use, especially for those who are just kind of starting out and trying to develop stories, worlds, characters, and so on, because you could spend a lot more time focusing on those aspects of the game rather than trying to focus solely on nothing but graphics. Now, as you see, this is like a grid-like pattern that you basically just put in pixel art. It's fairly simple, pretty easy to do, and here are some events that you can put into the game. This is a sign. You'll have a day-night system, as you can see there. I also have like NPCs here. This guy doesn't really say anything, unfortunately, but you can put NPCs, give them little quotes and stuff like that. And to really get in depth here, you can even do some bigger options. Like up here, you can have actors. These are the characters in the game that you can actually play as. Over here we have classes. Of course, every character needs to have their class and how they grow and their skill sets. And of course, here are the skills. And each skill you can customize pretty much anything you want with the skill. As you can see, there's a lot of options here. It's very detailed. And here we have items. Obviously, every RPG needs to have their items. You can put key items, basic items, anything you want in there. Here we have obviously weapons. You need weapons, of course, to attack with. As you can see here, I added alchemy into the game, which is its own headache. And then we have armors. Again, I also have alchemy armors down there. And enemies. We need to have our enemies. As you can see, very customizable again. And a bunch of enemies you can put. These enemies are not the encounters, however. These are just the enemies that you can make. The encounters that you want is this right here, and the troops. This is where you make the encounters. You can have a certain number of monsters appear. You can have a variety of monsters to appear. Anything you want, you can put in there. Of course, you want to make it, able to be beaten by the player. And of course, you have the status elements, and here you have animations. These are all the animations for attacks, skills, defense, everything. And tile sets, this is basically what you do to design your world. It's very simple. Here we have the system, name of the game, your money. It's called mine. It's called Delu. You have sound effects and just everything you need to put a good game into here. And yeah, this is very, very customizable. You can do pretty much what that is pretty much the gist of it. This is my game so far, The Legend of Destua. Thank you all so much for watching. And hopefully one day you will have the opportunity to play this game for yourself.